There are quite a few misconceptions about infrared saunas. People say they don't get warm or that the invisible infrared has no effect. In this video, we'll list the 5 biggest myths and I'll debunk them. Misconception 1, the emitters don't turn red, so they have no effect. Behind me you can see a sauna that's on with visible radiation, but also with infrared emitters that don't produce visible light. But just like with Wi-Fi, we can't see it either, yet it works, right? It's a bit the same with infrared. You have short wave. This one is visible, but there are also medium and long waves, and those are not visible. But these also penetrate the skin for a therapeutic effect. So visible or not doesn't always say something about how it works. Misconception number 2. Only short wave has a therapeutic effect. This is also not true. The short visible wave, like this one, it may be more intense, but that also means you can't sit in front of it for as long. This one does penetrate deeper into the skin, but the invisible infrared radiation is less intense, and you can sit in front of it longer, which means more is absorbed by your body. So the idea that only the short wave has a therapeutic effect is definitely not true. That's why at SuperSauna we also work with combinations. For example, you can start in front of the more intense shortwave emitter and then move to a medium or long wave emitter. This way you can combine the different therapeutic effects. Misconception number 3. Infrared saunas don't get warm enough. In many cases, that might be somewhat true. Many infrared saunas don't really get warmer than 50 or 60 degrees. But at SuperSauna, we have a sauna with a detox function, and this one goes up to as much as 75 degrees. If you combine that with the direct heat on your body from the infrared, you might end up sweating even more than you would expect. Misconception number 4. An infrared cabin would use a lot of electricity, something you often hear. But nothing could be further from the truth. Cabins for 2 to 3 people, like the ones we have here at SuperSauna, use between 2 and 2.5 kilowatt hours per session. This is much less than traditional home saunas, which use between 6 and 8 kilowatt hours. So this one isn't entirely true either. Misconception number 5. There is an ideal sauna temperature. That's not true. While one person loves having the temperature above 70 degrees and sweating a lot, another already enjoys it at 50 or 60 degrees. This says nothing about the effect or the therapeutic benefits of infrared. So you can simply play around with the temperature. Some people even leave the door slightly open to let it cool down a bit, while others keep the door closed to let the temperature rise as much as possible. It's up to you to find your ideal temperature. Would you like to know more about our saunas? Then check out our website supersauna.eu or visit one of our stores.